inside the famous buffet by Viking Line, and it's a Christmas buffet, so that should be fun. And this is, I think, counted as a lunchtime sailing, so if you buy it on the boat, 28 euros for adults. Hello, I have a booking for the buffet. I'm a few minutes early, but is that okay?
Yes, it's okay.
11 o'clock.
Yes.
This looks really lovely. It's very quiet compared to the rest of the ship, and this is going to be a highlight. It's all very Christmassy. This film's going to be shown, I think, probably in January, but that's still rather lovely. 36, 36, can't be far. There it is. Table 36. Absolutely perfect. Go and take a quick look at what's on offer today. Clearly people have been enjoying the buffet already, but there's lots of cold salads, pasta salads, mushroom salads, plenty of fresh salads, nice dill tossed potatoes. Ooh, this is one of my favourites, pickled herrings, all sorts of pickled herrings. That's very Scandinavian. Looks absolutely wonderful. Look at these little egg halves with chive mayonnaise and the cured salmon, and prawns to go with that as well. Here we have some traditional rice pies from Finland, and then there's some waffles and pancakes. Not bad. Some nice jams, no doubt local, always very good. Got teriyaki chicken, pork belly, meatballs, nice looking potato gratin, more potatoes, sauerkraut, vegetables, lovely salmon, potato and anchovy gratin. Oh, I love anchovies. I know it's not often the case, but I really do, so I have to try that. Little sausages and scrambled egg for those who want breakfast. Cold cuts as well, cheese, turkey breast, smoked ham and salami. Nice selection of breads and croissants. Oh, and Scandinavian crisp breads. Quite a selection, love that. And here, for those in a breakfast mood, plenty of cereals, more jams and compotes, yogurts, rice pudding, which I know is traditional at this time of year as well, fresh fruit for dessert, along with some caramel cinnamon tarts and some blackberry cake, and warm caramel sauce and chocolate sauce for a nice little selection of ice creams and sorbet. Last but not least, a cheese board with brie, blue cheese, rosemary, honey, it's a nice touch, crackers, lots of crackers, and some sweets to finish. I'm really impressed by the selection, and on the drink side as well, you've got a choice of coffees, fruit juices, sodas, Pepsi, I think it's Pepsi, yep, and even some white and red wine. This is really, really good. That's excellent value for money. Right, let's tuck in. So here we go. This is the starters. For me, I'm very keen on the Scandinavian seafood. I love herring. My niece who lives in Stockholm knows that. So different types of herring. And I've got also some honey mustard sauce, which I love. That also goes with sausages in Bavaria, but we'll forget that. Some mushroom salad, some fresh prawns. And who wants scrambled eggs, where you can have nice hard-boiled eggs with some dill sauce as well? And of course, you've got to have your true Scandinavian and Baltic crisp bread. So I'm not going to tell you how it all tastes. It looks fantastic. I'm going to enjoy it, and I have to say it's tremendous value. And along with this simple white wine, which I put in the wrong glass because I didn't realise there was a wine glass on the table. There we go.
Bon appetit.
Thank you. I'm telling you, if this is anything like the rest of the food, this is really good restaurant standard. And look, it's not too crowded. It's an oasis on the ship as well. 40 minutes into our sailing, and there's still plenty of time to enjoy the buffet. It's still peaceful. I've gone for a nice mix of main courses. Try to be as typical as possible. So I've got some Swedish meatballs. I've got some salmon, chicken teriyaki, that's not very local. A rice cake, that's very typical of Helsinki in Finland. And then I've got this potato gratin with anchovies, which I understand is actually popular at Christmas. And sauerkraut with cranberries, that looks great. And I missed this last time. I saw that there's some lovely salmon, I think it's smoked salmon, and I need to try that as well because I didn't try it the first time round. So let's have a look and see how this all tastes. I'm going to start with the Swedish meatball. I don't know, is it only the Swedes who have meatballs in Scandinavia? Tell me in the comments. It's got a really good meaty flavour, and it's nicely seasoned, salt, a little bit of pepper. Now the potato gratin with anchovies. I must just point out there was a potato gratin without anchovies for those who don't like them. Oh, I love it. Creamy potato, crunchy anchovy with distinctive flavour, and there's cinnamon in there as well. That's really, really good. I like that. And the sauerkraut, just taking a little cranberry. That's nice. It's that kind of light sauerkraut you get here. Far less strong, far less vinegar than you get in, say, Alsace or some parts of Germany. And finally, the poached salmon. Wow. I've got to be straight up with you. Any of this food I'd be really happy with in a restaurant. So the concept may be simple and straightforward, but if you're travelling between Helsinki and Tallinn, I'd really book the buffet. I've tried to keep it relatively respectful for dessert, so there's a little blackberry cake, looks like a crumble, a little caramel tart, vanilla ice cream with caramel sauce, and chocolate ice cream. I think they're going to tell us that we have to leave in a minute.
The first seating will end after 15 minutes.
So we have to leave in 15 minutes, but that's very fair, because the time is now coming up to 10 to 12 and arrived here 15 minutes ago, so it's basically around about an hour, which is perfectly fair for a relaxing meal. Excellent caramel sauce, not particularly thick, but it's very nice. It's kind of like, you know, a toasty caramel. The crumbly cake tastes like a cross between crumble and a Bakewell tart. And finally the caramel tart, a bit of vanilla ice cream. It's a nice caramel tart with almonds. What do I think of this meal? Well, I booked it in advance when I booked my ticket 3 weeks ago. So I got a discount effectively, €24. Now when you consider the quality of the food, yes, it's not the best restaurant in the world, but I'd say it's a lot better than many you try, many brand names even. Good food, huge selection, no limits on what you take. Wine, beer, sodas, fruit juice, coffee. How can you possibly complain for €24? It's an amazing deal. And when I look around the ship, there are plenty of other restaurants, and they seem to charge around about 14, 15 euros for a main, perhaps 10 as well. So I can't really see the advantage of not eating here. It's quieter, it's great value for money, and you won't need to eat again for the whole day. Sadly, it's time to leave the buffet now. Hope you enjoyed the film. Please like it, give a nice thumbs up, subscribe, and why not ask for notifications by dinging that bell. Thank you for watching. Tunan. Goodbye from somewhere between Estonia and Finland. See you soon.